Okay, Simon van Woerden, you're here at the Think finale here in Rotterdam. What do you think about the fact that two British bloggers came in to win two of the top prizes, considering Britain is generally considered Eurosceptic or even worse?
Well, I think I was extremely surprised at the politically incorrect statements of the AGA representative calling all the Britons ignorant, which I think is arguably not true. But yeah, it is true that the Britons have a reputation to be Eurosceptic. I haven't been to Britain that much to be able to say anything about that, but in general I think being skeptic of a phenomenon or you're critical doesn't mean you can't write good blog posts. Au contraire.
Is that a good thing about the think about it process in itself?
Oh yeah, I think you can't have a good blogging competition or good debate if you don't represent both sides of an item. You have to have people of different creed, different conviction.
So
if you want to have debate.
If you translate that to the European Parliament, I mean, Netherlands just elected two far-right MEPs, or no, four actually,
and two in getting a fifth.
Oh right, and two in the UK. I mean, do you think that shows the strength of the institution, or that it's kind of building a cancer into itself that will eventually bring itself down?
I don't know. I'm not really sure what we can expect from the far right, as they are called, MEPs. I think they have some really dumb ideas which are just utterly unattainable. So in a way, that's not going to do anything. And if you take into account, it's 736 MEPs, and they're only with 6. So they might start some controversies. I think that's good. Might start some debates, but they're obviously not going to swing the votes all by themselves. So
but there are more across Europe. There's like Austria, in Finland as well.
Yeah, there is a tendency towards a more right-wing, more Eurocritical, more Eurosceptical approach. But I don't think that it's a cancer per se. The Liberals have grown as well, and I don't know. I'm looking forward to see some good debates. Yeah, I think that's
okay.
The main point.
Just one last question for the Think 2. We just had the announcement that it's going to be on Copenhagen and the climate change. So obviously still staying within Europe, but changing tack a little bit. What would you want to see that doing differently from what they've done here?
I would really like to see some hard-hitting investigative blogging about these assertions and claims that climate change is a huge problem. I'm not a scientist, but all I read now in the last few years that it's going to be a major problem, and that might be true, but I haven't actually read any sort of deep digging investigative stories, so that would be extremely valuable, I think.
Great, so that's a way that bloggers can get further into journalism.
Yeah, I think an important thing
take the lead in a way.
In a way. Yeah. But I think an important thing bloggers do is they counterbalance mainstream media and politics. What you see is that they not only check the facts and expose inaccuracies, but they also pay attention to themes that mainstream media may, for some reason, not be interested in, and I think that's a potential for the new Think 2 climate blog to go and see what's actually true, what's been scientifically proven, what can we say about Al Gore with his flashy presentations, and is it just scaremongering and politics as usual, or are we, especially in the Netherlands, in big trouble of drowning?
Yeah. Okay, we'll wait and see. Thank you very much, Simon.